Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, late bloomers and GOB production proudly presents to you. We got the main man with the background of the best promo, maybe, of 2022, and it's only been February. We got our main man, Audio. And in the Bullet Club, throw him up too sweet. We got our boy in the D, Chris Hines. And they got me, that singing boy CT. And we are the three not so wise men talking wrestling podcast. And if you ain't down with that, we got two words for you. Suckers!
Revolution time.
Oh,
hey, babe.
Yeah, I'm dying.
You need some water.
Yeah, just drank all my milk.
He needs some milk.
I was just about to say that.
But anyways, how are you guys both doing today? And how have you guys been enjoying this lovely Revolution week and leading to WrestleMania weekend?
Loving it. I'm loving it. I'm really excited about tonight's episode because I want to see how everything is going to go. If people that don't know, it is Wednesday when we're recording. We normally either do it before or after Dynamite, so it either be Tuesdays or Thursdays, but we're doing it on Wednesday now. We're going to make this quick. So you're not going to get any real updates on Dynamite. You get some predictions, but But yeah, I'm really excited about this because this is about to be epic. I think Revolution is going to be huge. And there's Tony. Come on, Ace. There's Tony. He's getting ready for a big announcement. So I'm really excited about it.
Yep. Pumped over here. Can't wait.
Hey, I mean, we all have our little things on what we think that this surprise is going to be. I think we're all getting our hopes up a little too much. So I think we all need to tailor our expectations, because if it's not how big we think it is, everybody's going to kill Tony.
Yeah, I mean, he hyped it up. That's on him. But I'm excited either way.
So I guess since we're really not going to we're just primarily going to be talking about Revolution and leading up to the road to WrestleMania, I believe we should talk about AEW first, because obviously their pay-per-view is this weekend live from here in Orlando, Florida, where I'm living at the moment. What are you guys thinking of what's going to happen at Revolution? And what's on you guys' minds about the show and everything going on?
All right. I think that, well, we'll get into our predictions, but I think that is going to be a big ass surprise that happens there. I know he said there ain't no more signings, but after he said that there's no more signings, he got swerved. He got a couple of people, so we know to expect something happening out of this.
Woo, there's somebody else who got hacked, who walked away from the WWE. That's a free agent. No 90-day clause.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Swiss Superman?
I'm talking about the Swiss Superman himself, Claudio. I don't remember his last name, but formerly known as Antonio Cesaro in the WWE.
Sure, and they're free.
Yeah.
He said, y'all can't pay me enough to stay here.
Which I mean, no. They definitely could have, but I bet they didn't see any money in him, and that's why they gave him probably what he believes. So obviously not even what he believes. He does believe that was a lowball offer. And I mean, I get it. They usually put him in the worker basically category, where they'll just, we need somebody to go out there and just have a good match, or we needed somebody to be randomly paired with somebody let's pair them with Cesaro, and Cesaro has done nothing but made gold out of a poop stick.
Yeah.
I'm trying my hardest not to cuss so early.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, last time we seen him, he was teaming with Ricochet.
Yeah.
No, his last match, he lost to Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Second.
Yeah,
I definitely thought that they were going to bring the bar back.
Man, that's what I'm saying. They should have never broke up Sheamus and Cesaro.
Or
should have stayed a tag team.
They kept the bar, but then just had Rich Holland in it.
Yeah, something.
That's all they really had to do.
That would have helped Holland. That would have helped the tag team division. Would have helped everything.
But no, WWE doesn't like multi-tag teams unless they're the New Day. Whoop to the New Day, even though I wish Big E would still have his singles push.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Either the New Day or the Usos.
I love them both, but that's pretty much how it is. And just like with the World Championship, is either how are we going over to WWE and we're talking about AEW? Let's
take a step back.
Stay on track.
Yeah, but no, I think that is going to be a lot of surprises. I see only honestly one belt probably changing, even though I don't believe it's going to happen. That's probably at Revolution. I see a women's title changing hands. That is the most likely that I see. Yeah.
I can see the tag team titles switching hands.
I say the same thing.
That quick?
Yeah. I can see Christian doing something and that sets that in motion.
Yeah. Man should have a heel turn already.
But it all depends. Tonight they're going to choose the last team for the tag team match, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably going to be the Bucks.
That's what everybody thinks. So then it could be, the Red Dragons versus the Bucks. But then, I want FTR to get involved.
I want Santana Ortiz to be in there.
Dude,
I want all the tag teams to be involved.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Everybody has a stake at who they want to be champion and go against.
If that changes hands, I would want to see. I do not want to see Red Dragon with it. If the Bucks is in there, I don't want to see them with it. I want FTR. Who's in there now? Who's in the?
It's just the Jungle Express and Red Dragon.
If they put in Proud and Powerful, or they put in FTR, I would much rather want one of them to get it.
Yeah.
But do you know a battle royal or something tonight, or how are they choosing?
I think it's another battle royal.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, I'll pull it up, but you can keep going. But that's the only thing that I see in Revolution, other than a bunch of surprises and me being completely entertained.
Yeah, I don't know. The World Heavyweight Championship match could go either way, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I guess we should go by numbers. First, we have I guess we could do the Face of the Revolution, but I don't know who's facing in the last two spots for the opportunity. But we do have Andre El Idolo, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy versus Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara. Who do you think is going to win this match? Why? And do you feel like this match is just irrelevant?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just thrown together. I'd rather have Sammy have a title match on pay-per-view. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Andrade just want Darby. I don't know.
Do you think that this is when they break up the Hardy family?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Andrade completely takes over and kicks Matt Hardy out.
Yeah. And then like in 2 weeks, Matt and Jeff back together.
And those two face Private Party.
Yeah.
But then again, Private Party's been losing, so
yeah, I can't see Jeff coming in and losing his first match, even if it's a tag match.
Yeah, me either.
It'll be a good match though.
Who is in the ladder match?
Yeah. We got Wardlow, Keith Lee, Will Hobbs, Ricky Starks, and Orange Cassidy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But we're missing like the last competitor.
Yeah, it's one more.
And I know they obviously have to shoot that either today or tomorrow. Or today, well, obviously today, but today for Dynamite or for Rampage.
Yeah.
But there's no say on like actually who's wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
But I guess, let's see, what other matches do we have on the card? How do you feel? I guess we should wait to talk about
I already know what you're going to say.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
That leech, that old man, that guy who just likes to take all, suck all the like substance out of the younger talent and just try to make himself relevant, suck all the joy and pride out of the Pride and Powerful. They are now the weak and defenseless because of Chris Jericho, taking over their shine.
Yeah, we can defend.
So do you think that the Pride and Powerful interferes and beats Jericho's little Canadian American ass and join Eddie Kingston, and they form the new Pride and Powerful with Eddie Kingston?
Yeah, I see it happening.
Oh, Audie, go ahead and go first if you may.
First of all, I got you. First of all, I'm gonna start this off right. How many people can change their body shape in a week like the way that Y2J did?
I know a lot of professional wrestlers who can.
Yeah. It ain't Y2J. All right, let's put that there. Second,
yeah, he's like 50 years old now.
Yeah, I know. And to do that at 50, I mean, come on.
To be a succubus and suck the soul and the youth out of the youthfuls.
Listen. Sammy Guevara got a championship while being up under Inner Circle.
But then he started just going out there by himself without the Inner Circle. And where were the Inner Circle when he was getting beat up all the time? There's a reason why Darby Allin and Sting were the ones to come up and save him. And where were?
Oh no. That's after he threw his vest down. Let's not do that.
Oh no. This was before.
Sammy.
This was before.
That wasn't before. That was, dude.
There was another beatdown before they broke up, and then after they broke up, there was another beatdown.
Wait. Oh, you talking about when Chris Jericho was in London and he couldn't leave? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I mean, where was Jake Hagar?
I don't know where Jake Hagar was.
Does he only come to work when Chris Jericho comes to work?
Hey, if he does that, he's a horrible friend. But that's not on Chris. We are not going to put Jake Hagar's decision on Chris. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to put, because Pride and Powerful was still around. They ain't jump in. And they all bitter and butthurt. Y'all ain't even protecting y'all friends. It sounds like y'all was trying to wait until Chris Jericho came around to give y'all what to do. And then all of a sudden, Eddie Kingston had said, hey, man, y'all should do this. So now y'all got somebody else that can tell y'all what to do. You just like what he's saying more. That's all that's really going on. Because when he wasn't around, where were y'all?
But when he was around, what was he doing? Teaming with the guy who you have in the picture, MJF, try to go for the tag team championships. Why couldn't they just sit back and let you know, Pride and Powerful? That's why MJF was trying to turn against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho can't see what everybody else is seeing. He's slightly losing his edge, and that is not a little nod to, Edge and him losing his mind and attacking AJ Styles. Okay? Chris Jericho is slowly losing his grip on reality. And he's slowly trying to become the Crow again. Okay?
First of all,
and Eddie Kingston does not want the Crow or the Painmaker. He wants the Chris Jericho that was the Ayatollah of Rock-a-Rolla.
He wants Y2J.
Yes.
Yeah, I put that in the tweet. I was like, oh my God. He don't want that Y2J problem. He don't want that Y2J. The arm.
He wants to break the walls down.
I said that he made. If Chris Jericho comes out to that song, I swear I am going to nut the fuck up. And he's winning. They ain't.
I don't think he owns the rights to that song. I think WWE does.
I mean, they might, but that still goes into my theory. So those are be little Easter eggs where they are getting stuff allowed that aren't technically supposed to be allowed because, it's Chris Jericho, or like how you said, oh yeah, these are some of the people that can do stuff without any repercussions. I think Chris Jericho still has a good standing relationship with Vince or some people over there. So if this happens, it goes back into my theory of all of this is just becoming integrated. But if that happens, fuck if they get sued, not sued, and anything like that, Y2J is winning. If he's come out as Le Champion, yeah, he might lose.
He can't win.
Listen.
He can't come out as Le Champion if he's not a champion.
He is the first champion. That's kind of like when you become president and you're no longer president, you are still called president.
I just called them old guys geezer.
Yeah, that's because you are just one of the very few that don't respect the presidency if it's not Obama. I understand. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right.
No, I don't respect any government official.
Come from the military, man. All right, we gonna yeah. See, that's why I love you.
Podcast.
Yeah, we're not, but that's why I love you, because you like, listen, I was part of the system. Fuck the system. Break the walls down, which brings back why Y2J is going to win. If they break the walls down, it's going to be a shot to the system, and that is what you want. That is what America wants, even though he's Canadian.
He's not necessarily Canadian. He's Canadian American because technically he was born in New York and then moved to Canada. So he's American.
He's an American. He's Canadian. He's Chris Jericho.
He's a Native American. He's Canadian American. Whatever.
He's amazing. That's what he is. He's amazing. And though
he's going to lose to Eddie Kingston.
He might lose to Eddie Kingston. And he may have stopped some of the shine that Pride and Powerful could have had, even though they had an opportunity and didn't capitalize. But at least he's not as bad as CM Punk. That's all I got to say.
What?
This guy.
What?
This guy.
He is single-handedly responsible for bringing the biggest asshole into wrestling.
Oh man, I seen that tweet after that promo. He's like, this MJF's villain origin.
Yeah, the origin story. Yeah.
I mean, when does someone take, self-control of their own emotions and their own life and not put it on towards like somebody else? This is why I have issues with all these parents who talk about, oh, these celebrities need to do this and that because they're a role model for my kids. Hey, forget your kids. Kids are the spawn of Satan. I want to be this so clear. Ladies and gentlemen, your kids are not perfect little angels. They are heathens. They are hellions. When they are not around you, they will need to be slapped in the back of their mother loving head. Okay?
Hey, and I'm just gonna say this. He was the one that called himself voice of the voiceless. Ain't nobody put that on him. He put that on himself. So you gonna take that responsibility. You can take everything that comes with it.
This creates MJF. It's so
Look,
good.
MJF was just being a little crybaby, okay? All right? That's why they always say never meet your heroes because they will always let you down. My favorite wrestler is still The Undertaker, but I don't want to meet him because he's not that great of a person and he is going to let me down.
Yeah, but he don't call himself the voice of the voiceless.
Yes, but you weren't here to hear this. You don't meet your heroes because they always let you down.
He didn't meet him.
Yes, he did.
Okay, he met him, and it was cool at that time. It was everything that happened afterwards. Just like how John Cena was upset and butthurt about The Rock being a part-timer. Oh, I will never leave. And then he become a part-timer. But you...
Look, man, that was after the fact. We won't talk about that.
And this is what I'm saying. It's after the fact. When he met him, CM Punk was his hero, and he met him, and it was amazing. It wasn't the actions that he had that made him hate him. It was, hey, this moniker that you took up, you being the voice for me, making me also believe that I can do whatever I want because you said that I can do that, because you said I'm that voice that is going to cheer you on when nobody else cheers you on. And then you just up and leave and said, fuck it, and not even give the fans anything to at least be like, listen, thank you for everything that you've done. No, you left us high and dry. And that's a douchebag move. And I remember...
Aren't we all about, people and their mental health? Like we can't say we're about people's mental health and then criticize somebody when they need to leave because of their mental health. That is oxymoronic. That is a catch-22. That is a no.
You just did that about MJF and how he felt about CM Punk. That was a mental breakdown. You had a person that could have been suicidal and had this ray of light shine, and then it's going, and you like, well, you can't meet your idols and all that. No, it's the exact same thing. It's going to be going both ways. And here's the thing. I agree with Charles Barkley. They're not role models. They're not supposed to be made to look up to. They are athletes. They're performing a service. When you start talking about that, you put that weight on your shoulder. That is
okay. He also said that he wasn't going to let people down. So because of Punk leaving, he became a little prick. How is that doing anything to stick up for the little guy? Be their protector. All he's doing is looking out for himself. What about Warlow? Why aren't you looking out for Warlow?
Now you're changing what he said. He said that he ain't never going to give up. He's going to be the best in spite of Punk. He ain't say he's the voice of the voiceless. Punk said that, which is why Punk was really hurt. Look, do you see that old face that he got on it right now? He just looked like the old, was it true? Was it true? Yeah, listen, it affected him. And honestly, no matter how much of a work or how much...
It wasn't true. He's going to win and be like, Triple H was my favorite wrestler.
He might look. He's going to say that because he's a douche. He's going to say it because he's a douche. But this whole, I do want to just break out of kayfabe a little bit, give them a round of applause because this is a great story. And I don't know how much.
When you can boo a man for getting bullied in school.
Yeah. and then side with him after all of that. Like, you know what? You're not that bad of a guy. Yeah. Yeah. But And this is one of the things that I also loved about this moment. It is literally the moment of it seeing like it's just them two. The crowd doesn't matter, and he puts the mic down. CM Punk doesn't do a pomp and circumstance to come out and grab a mic. Is it true? Like how you would see in WWE. Is this true? It's like them two just having a conversation with each other. And I don't know if Punk knew part of the story or what he was going to say, but it looks like even if he knew, it did affect him because Punk, as much as I like to call him a douchebag, seems like he's a guy that really cares. And for it to even be able to be an act, he probably received some fan mail about stuff like that. So it probably affects him a little differently. So I do want to give them a round of applause. This is honestly the match that I care about. Like this is going to be the one for me. Normally if Young Bucks or FTR is in the story, they put out a great match. But I think this one is going to be the one that brings the show down. So, yeah. All right.
Okay, so who do you think is going to win the MJF versus CM Punk match? We need to go ahead and just shoot our predictions or we go with
MJF.
That'd be MJF.
Yeah.
So we have 3 for MJF. It is a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
And 3 wins over Punk.
Oh, wait. There's a caveat. There is a caveat. What the hell is Wardlow going to do? Yeah. If this is going to be the change, this is going to cost MJF. If this is going to be the way that he receives that first real loss. First real loss. Like,
well, I mean, that all depends on who wins the
ladder match.
The face of the revolution, which is what we should probably go to next.
Well, that's a little hard just because we don't know who's going to be facing for the last spot. So
we did hear the what's his name? All Ego. Ethan Page. Him saying that Tony gave him an opportunity to be in the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not on the. I don't think that's going to happen because Dan Lambert or whatever that guy's name,
Dan Lambert.
Yeah, he said he's going to get him a match outside of that. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I have no idea.
He said Scorpio Sky would get his match before the winner of the ladder match against Sammy.
All right. Yeah, that is probably setting up for something that happens tonight on AEW.
Yeah.
That could be like a Revolution match. But I'm really excited about this because I didn't know Keith Lee and Ricky Starks had issues. Had a story going on beforehand. And then it's like, dang, is Keith, Ricky, and then Hobbs is in there, and you know he's gonna back up Ricky. Like this is gonna be amazing. Like because I said that they needed one person to throw. They needed one person to throw around, but
I got two.
Yeah, I mean they got the Orange Man as well.
You see Danhausen climb the ladder just because. Yo, I didn't know Danhausen was from Detroit. I seen him tweet about the show. I was like, oh, snap, for real? Shout out to Danhausen.
Very nice. Very yeah, what you guys said. Very nice. Very even.
But yeah, once we get that last person, I still think Keith Lee will probably win. Maybe not. I mean, I want Brian Cage to come back just to come back and just win the ladder match.
Scorpio Sky won it last year and nothing happened, so
yeah. Yeah, they give it to Lee.
Might as well.
They really want to get crazy. I would give it to Wardlow.
But then he would just have to give it to MJF.
All right, yeah. It's in his contract.
So that's what set up the whole like the turn of Warlow if they gave it to him. But I think that's what Audie was talking about. Ooh, I do have a card for today. It only has 2 matches.
Welcome to Jason Powell's Pro
No. We just have the Tony Khan, it's a major announcement. We have the Casino Royale final spot for the tag team triple threat. And then we have Hangman, Adam Page, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds versus Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly.
That match is about to be amazing.
Those are the only matches they have for tonight. But going back to Revolution, we now then have our first title match, which is Jade Cargill versus Ty Conti for the TBS Championship. Jade Cargill is going to win. Come on. Punch that Vince McMahon in the face.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's going to be a good match.
It definitely is.
Got really good.
Jade getting better and better every week is amazing, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You had Bryan Danielson come out and said, I wish I came out with a presence like her.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She only been doing this not even a whole year yet. So, yeah.
And they already giving her the who's next. Better yet, who's nuts. I was like, oh, that was amazing. and the fact that she's actually starting to talk more, like she's comfortable talking more, which is freaking amazing. Like she is feeling herself. That is, I gotta applaud her because she might go down being the number 1 wrestler by the end of this year if she keeps up on this trajectory.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
for sure.
Yeah.
So Jade.
So Ty Conti is going to take the loss. Is that what we're all agreeing with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with a unanimous decision, Jade Cargill goes 29-0. We also do have one more match that doesn't have a title. Bryan Danielson versus John Moxley, or how I'm saying it, WWE's main eventers on AEW.
That is going to be an amazing match. That is definitely going to be, oh my God.
It's going to be a match that people have not seen them do ever because they were always contrived to the little WWE format. Yeah. So it's going to be nice to see them actually give some leeway.
We'll get some chops in there.
Oh yeah, they about to go at it. And it's been a minute since we seen like Moxley in rare form. Like he's been coming. Man,
we're about to see if that guy can go.
Oh, he can.
Oh, yeah.
He can. I think I seen him when I saw him against Lance Archer when he came to Texas. I was like, oh my God, this guy is freaking phenomenal. They put on a great match.
I don't know who's gonna win though.
I don't think that is going to be a winner. I think that they are holding Bryan Danielson to him being one of the few people that can consistently get. Wait, is this going to be a no DQ?
No,
regular match. I think it's just a regular match.
Okay. Because if this is a regular match, then I think that Bryan Danielson is the only person that is going to have, like, by the end of this year, 10 draws. Because they just going to keep putting them in great matches, and people are going to be pissed. Like, I mean, this one, people ain't going to be pissed because it's going to be win or lose. If I know that I can bleed with you, then we gonna team up.
And then the real story start.
Right.
Yes.
Takeover. Ooh, I can't wait.
Grabbing Daniel Garcia, Lee Moriarty,
Will Yuta.
Somebody else. Yeah, Will Yuta. all of a sudden Cesaro comes and oh my God, Cesaro joins them.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That is definitely gonna be crazy. Oh, you know what's gonna be fun though? The
Call themselves the brass rings. Even though they're going to be the Danielson dojo.
I hope not. Even though they did like foreshadow dojos coming to
the Dragon Dojo.
Yeah, but no. The best thing that I'm gonna be looking for is the nuance of Brian Danielson. I said Daniel Bryanson. Brian Danielson, of him and his obsessive nature. And him being obsessed over John Moxley and the people that he gets up under is going to be that story. I think that happens as soon as it already happened. That whole, that was a one night stand. That whole thing. Yeah, this is going to be freaking amazing. So I'm excited about this.
Wait.
What else?
Then we have the tag team match of Jurassic Express versus the Red Dragoons versus a team to be announced later today during Dynamite with the Battle Royal. Who do you think is going to win the Battle Royal tonight, which then leads to who do you think is going to win the tag team match tonight?
I think if the Young Bucks win tonight, I think Jurassic Express retains at Revolution. Just because Red Dragon and Young Bucks just going to be at each other the whole match.
And Bobby Fish is going to take the pin.
Yeah. It's always Fish.
Yeah. Who's in the Battle Royal tonight?
I think every tag team is.
Oh, yeah. Do another one. Yeah. So if it's the Bucks, honestly, I think that it would be too soon for Jurassic Express to actually lose it right now. Unless it's the Gun Club coming back again. If they get another shot, then I can see them doing some wacky shit where they get it because
it's the ass boys. Sorry, what?
Yeah, he didn't say that. Don't sue us.
I said, bleep that out.
Yeah, added that. But no, I think. Oh, okay. Let me ask you this question because then we can get to this later. I just want to pose this question. After the Young Bucks lost the title, has the tag championship kind of became stale? Like we did have Lucha. What is it? Yeah, Lucha Express. What is Lucha Bros?
Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, Lucha Brothers. Tag
but they
title,
defended it mostly against
FTR. They just kept going back and forth. Yeah, so I mean, but it didn't seem like there's too many tag teams for that to have been the story. Then Jurassic Express having it. Yeah, you got Gun Club, but it don't feel like we invested. Like this is not really a big one.
That's why I'm saying that they are going to lose the championship just because their championship run hasn't been like the greatest. They defended it against the Gun Club, I believe, and somebody else.
I think it was the Acclaimed, maybe Rampage one time.
Yeah.
But
they haven't been in granted the pay-per-view is going to be like their new match, but yeah, they haven't really put any gusto, no love to the tag team title. So I feel what you're saying.
Okay, I just thought it was me. All right.
No.
All right, we can continue. We don't have to.
Yeah, let's just get those trio titles in there.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That could be tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they even teased it being the first inaugural Tornado Trio. What did Matt Hardy say? He said some weird ass shit that
I can't even tell you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Broken Hearted stuff.
But it was but it was just the fact that it's a trio tag and it's like something big that was supposed to happen with trio, which Death Triangle, they still in there.
But they have the House of Black.
Yeah, Death Triangle, fuck House of Black in this situation.
You crazy.
Did you see Penta? Did you see Penta this last week? Man,
look.
Yeah, I saw him lose. Oh, wait, no. They won.
No, he won. Yeah.
Yeah, then we had Buddy Matthews. Yeah, because we had Buddy Matthews coming in. Oh, I'm going to save Malachi. Punk ahead. I can't wait till Ray Phoenix come back. He going to start regulating everybody. I'm tired of this shit. Yeah. Sorry. They don't pay respect to Death Triangle the way that they should. They've been trying to kill off Death Triangle for the last 2 years, and they just been coming back, and it's just been amazing.
You can't kill what's already dead inside.
Yeah, there's a triangle of death.
Yep.
Yeah.
That being said, we have our women's AEW match with Dr. Baker versus Thunder Rosa. Who do you think's going to win this match?
I'm torn. Because I want Britt to win. Like I think I said this the last time that we talked, that I don't see it happening. But as we get closer, and now she's developed, like the Thunder Rosa story is they really trying to get everybody on her side. The whole Mercedes Martinez backing her up because they seeing that they have this respect for each other. Like, man, listen.
I feel this more, my friend, or the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I feel like that's that whole situation right there.
Yeah. But even before then, like even with the match that they had, it was like, oh man, I know we had our trouble type. The story was we have no love for each other, but now we're growing to respect each other in the match. Like that's how they was telling that story. Like I'm like, oh, so they really trying to get Thunder Rosa over Britt. Like they even brought in. What's his name? Crease. I was about to say Creed because I was just watching The Office. So I was about to say Creed. But Crease. They brought in Crease for all of that. Like this, they are really trying to make Britt like get some major heat while making Thunder Rosa looking like an angel. And I don't like it because that means that they could possibly be taking this off of Britt. And
it's Thunder time.
It's time for Rosa Thunder.
Fuck that. I'm riding with Britt. I'm riding with Britt till the wheels fall off.
Is it because she's American?
No. That's because she is the DMD. She is the man, damn it. That's what DMD stands now. Like, Becky could be the man, but Britt is the man. Damn it. There we go. That's why.
No, I think you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. And she's had a good run, really good run, but every run comes to an end. And somehow I believe Jamie Hayter is going to be involved and accidentally make her lose.
Yeah.
And that set up Britt versus Hayter.
Yeah.
Nah, I need to stay off Jamie Hayter Instagram. We get in trouble.
Yeah, but no, I think that I don't want it to be Thunder. But I have this feeling in my tum-tum.
All right, then.
Then I'm upset about it. I'm about to cry.
Oh, don't cry because we still have one more match left. We have Hangman Adam Page, the champion, facing Adam. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Battle
Adams.
Championship.
Yeah, I think
Whoever wins gets to keep Adam.
I think Adam is going to win.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Without a doubt, Adam is winning tonight. We just gonna leave. We just gonna leave it silent like that. Okay. All right. Fuck it. I still think it's Hangman. All right. I'll leave off the ledge. It's gonna be Hangman, even though this is about to be a great match.
My brother just sent me a video of my niece who won the 7th grade basketball championship.
Yes.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations to my eldest niece, Jayla. Doing big things.
Congratulations, Jayla.
Didn't even think she liked basketball.
That's something new every day.
Man, they getting big. Every time I see his post on Facebook, I'm like, God, hey, I gotta meet them.
Mm-hmm. They are awesome little babies.
Yeah. They ain't so little no more like that.
I mean, my youngest is 1, so
yeah.
I still have 1 baby.
Yeah. They grow up quick though. But yeah, back to AEW. I could talk about kids all day. Back to AEW. I think it's Hangman.
Yeah, I think Hangman's gonna retain. He might lose that double or nothing. That's where I think he's gonna lose it.
Yeah, I think the only person that should be beating Hangman for the championship is MJF at this point.
That's
just like how we said, no, it's gonna be Hangman to beat Kenny.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be MJF to beat Hangman.
But I mean, for the most part, they've had everybody like planned who that he wanted to be like champion for at least 2 to 3 years. The only person I believe that wasn't in the cards was John Moxley. I think John Moxley was something that was just he's here now. Yeah.
He's one of the better ones.
Yeah. I mean, I think that
there's only been what 4?
Yeah. I don't know what it is though. I think that for some reason with the face, when they win, it ain't all that great. Like I love how they're doing Hangman right now, but it's like when Hangman got it, I'm like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Then it was like he put in that match against Bryan Danielson. It was like, okay, this is out of the blue, but let's see where this goes. They put on great matches, so we couldn't get mad at that, right? And then it was like, all right, now what? Then it was Lance. It's like, I don't even see Lance losing. Like, I mean, winning. Like, nobody, there was nothing for me to buy in with Lance Archer, right? But they put on a great match, and it just made Hangman look even more badass. That buckshot over the ref was like crazy. Like he got memorable moments, and it's like, but it's not. There's something missing out of all of this. It's something is like, okay, now what? Now what? Now what? I'm not impressed. I mean, I'm impressed, but then I'm not impressed. You got to give me something else. Like when Kenny won and he turned heel, it was like, okay, we in for the cleaner. Like we in there. When when Chris Jericho had it, he was the asshole and everybody loved. I mean, it's like every champion, I don't know. They say that when the face wins, it's the journey more than the result. Yeah. And when the heels win, it's okay, you're waiting for them to be toppled. So you're excited about who's going to do it. But I think that they could do a little bit more with, because that's the exact same thing that's going on with the tag championship. All right, and now what? I think that they playing it a little too safe with their faces.
Yeah, could be.
I see that. I think this all leading to a bigger story. Bigger story.
Sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Don't mind me at all.
Okay.
We ain't seen Jay White in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Who?
Jay White.
Jay White.
Jay White will be at Impact's, pay-per-view on March 5th. So this Saturday.
So Saturday is Impact, and then Sunday is Revolution. God dang.
And I think Jay White is wrestling Alex Shelley at pay-per-view.
Ooh. See. I might watch that.
Yeah, it's a...
Machine Guns.
Yeah, Machine. Who else is? I think the Influence is facing. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go off on a little side quest now to Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, let's do it.
Impact Knockouts World Tag Team match is going to be the Inspirations, also known as what were they in the WWE now?
The Iconics.
Yes, the Iconics versus the Influence, which is Caleb with the K. Tanel Dashwood, which is formerly known as Emma, and somebody else. The Impact Division title match is going to be Jake Something versus Trey Miguel. The Impact World Tag Team match is going to be the Good Brothers versus Violent by Design. The Impact Knockouts champion is Chelsea Green versus Tasha Steelz versus Mickie James. And the Impact World Championship match is going to be Heath Slater versus Moose.
Oh man, I've seen that promo. He said, "I'll give a damn about you, these fans, your wife, or them ugly ass kids." I was like, "That's my boy Moose."
Oh yeah, and also another side tangent. Moose will be facing my boy Omar Amir at OVW. I will look up when that match is going down, but it's going down in Louisville, Kentucky. Can't wait. Good luck to my boy. And yeah. Also, Jonah, who was known at, what was he known as in the NXT?
Reed.
Huh?
Bronson Reed.
Yes, Bronson Reed. He will be going against PCO. So that should be a good little match right there. Now going back to AEW. Adam Page is going to win, baby.
That's the wrong Adam.
I know.
Damn. It's kind of confused there for a second. I'm like,
about that. Like, what? Baby, what?
Right.
Adam Page is going to do some cowboy shit, and he's going to win.
Oh,
there we go.
This is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. The Dynamite tonight is going to be good. Oh, God. Listen. All right. John Silver. Oh, that guy is so goddamn good. He knows his assignment. He plays his assignment, and he should be due for a push in a second. Like, they should really push him to a tag title or a TNT title or something. Like, I don't see...
Let's put him and number 10 together. Because Preston Vance been on a tear lately. Like, I don't know what happened, but that man's just on... Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 in 10. 1 in 10, just call them Dark Order 11. Like, that'll be amazing. So, yeah, I can't wait for tonight. All right.
So I guess we should head over.
Hold on. Now, we done talked about the matches. Now, do y'all think that there will be any surprises happening at Revolution?
Return of the cleaner.
No, I think he's still hurt.
Ah, come on. My hopes.
But like, what would he? Nah, I think he still needs time to give it some breath, like to figure out the whole Red Dragon Young Bucks thing of it. I think it needs a little bit more time. They need to battle for Adam Cole's affection.
Custody.
Because of the man. Wait. Okay, this is the topic that I want to save for later. Why isn't Britt Baker part of the Elite?
I actually like that they don't have them together. Like, it was cool for that one like tag match, but keep them separate. Keep both of their careers separate.
No, and I understand. Like, I know that I'm saying it now because, well, the optic is because Adam Cole is there now. But my thought has always been, when she started her conspiracy theory little arc that she had there, I was thinking, like, why wasn't she part of the Elite? Because her and Kenny would have been amazing back and forth together. Like, that would have been something epic. We can get into that about things that was missed opportunities, but we'll come back to that later. I just wanted to throw that out there. So when I listen to this, I can write it back down and flesh everything out. But yeah. So we think that there is going to be a surprise.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to be, again, as big as we think.
I don't think that. I think that the announcement is going to be bigger than whatever happens in Revolution.
Do that.
Like, hell of a lot bigger. We got to get into that later. But let's go head over to WWE because WrestleMania is also coming up at the end of this month.
Well, I mean, we should say that a certain somebody who left the company helped get AEW to the land of the Motor City, Detroit. And though he is no longer a part of the company, he was one of the ones to tweet it out. A boy, dashing Cody Rhodes.
Listen, thank you, Cody, for tweeting it, but Brandy, thank you for getting it there. This is Brandy. Brandy, the Michigander. Ain't she from Flint?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, she a Detroiter. Fuck it. Like, if you from Michigan, we gonna call you a Detroiter unless you from Kalamazoo. And then it's just like, y'all part of the Kellogg brand. So, Brandy, I said it when we found out that you was leaving. You have consistently made Michigan look good in and outside of the ring. And you gave this to us as a goodbye. Brandy, thank you. We love you on this station. On this podcast, this platform, we love you. And then
we always protect Black queens.
Oh, yeah. And as a native Detroiter, all of us native Detroiters, this was a proud moment for us. This is like huge because it's the debut. And then it wasn't like, debut at Joe Louis Arena, debut at, They're
going to be at the Pizza Hut Arena.
They're at Little Caesars.
That gross pizza.
Don't you dare.
Little Caesars should not be considered pizza. Oh, my God. That is cardboard with some tomato paste and some nasty ass cheese.
Look, I ain't come here to get my childhood attacked.
You're right. You're right. I don't know. He was away from Michigan for too long. That's what that is.
No, because we have Little Caesars down here, and we buy Little Caesars for our clients. And Little Caesars is, I would rather.
I'm going to say this. From a person that went from Detroit to Dallas, the person that has had Little Caesars in Florida, in Indianapolis, and Virginia, in like several different states. Y'all outside of Detroit make Little Caesars weird. I just want to say that. It is weird. Even with the crazy combo, when you add extra and butter and parm, y'all don't even do it right. I'm looking at y'all like, what is this shit that y'all got going on? And so, it is a weird concept out here, man. Dallas don't know how to do it. Man.
Sorry. I'm looking at something where Eddie Kingston is talking about the best mic duel for the nominees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was on the Mike Duel one, but they had
He's
him.
not. He's just like, oh, F me twice.
Yeah. Fuck you, Eddie. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, I looked at the ones that was on there.
No, okay. MJF and CM Punk, okay. Dr. Britt Baker and Ruby Soho, The Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle, I give you that one. Heyman Adam Page meets Daniel Bryan, no. And the Inner Circle calls out Daniel Lambert, no.
Okay, first of all, that Hangman and the Daniel Bryan, man, do you really remember what was going on with that? Because it just wasn't just one meeting. This is where he caught the fans fickle. This was a back and forth that was like, it's like I said, it's because of who it is. Heyman and Page, we like, what's next? We didn't buy into this being what it was. But
wait. I get it why he said that twice. Because the Inner Circle's on there twice.
The Inner Circle is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Don't know what to say about it. Like, and then on top of that, if you take out any of the Inner Circle, if you take out Ruby Soho, if you want to take out, you can put a couple more Britt Baker ones in there. That it just because she's been dominant on the mic.
The Inner Circle twice, like especially against Dan Lambert and them. Yeah,
I remember
that one. Exactly. Like at least
y'all don't remember the 5 guys? She's used to taking 5 guys.
That obviously that wasn't memorable because Dan Lambert's just been going against women now. Like they already had them against Pinnacle, and I get that because it's MJF, but come on now. They just hate on CM Punk, right?
That was my promo last year.
Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho of last week. That was a straight sports entertainer versus a pro wrestling.
The awards were already up. I wish I could because that was a good one too. But the awards were already up. Shit, honestly, you could take down the America's Top Team in Inner Circle, and you could do Inner Circle versus Inner Circle. That Pride and Powerful versus Chris Jericho, that whole thing was fucking amazing. Like, all right, I will give you this one. He did get cheated out of the one where he was talking to the donut or whatever. That should have been in it because that was kind of amazing. But that's about it. That's all I'm giving him. Eddie, I love you, but kayfabe style, fuck you. Because you going against my boy. So I don't feel no sympathy. I feel no sympathy. All right. But yeah, it's we were supposed to be going.
Let's go, Jay Cargill.
Oh, you voting now?
No, I'm looking at her and Tay Conti's little repertoire on Twitter.
Oh, they going back and forth?
Oh yeah.
This is something. And wait until Jade starts saying something about Sammy.
Oh, she has.
See, man, I'm about to hop on Twitter, man.
Yeah, she's like,
but this has been going on for days.
I've been busy. I've been on night shift, so I haven't even been able to see anything.
The good tweets come out. Night shift.
And we shorthanded, so I'm on forklift and everything. I'm like, I'm a supervisor. Okay. So yeah, I don't get a chance to nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jay was from Florida.
Yeah. All right.
But okay, now back to the WWE.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
we have to.
Vince McMahon will be on the Pat McAfee podcast, which is supposed to be setting up a match between those two at the pay-per-view, which it's all going to combine to Austin Theory being a part of it. Because, he said, hey, we don't want it to be like the last time you had an interview and you threw paper at people. Like, yeah, that's what he did too. If you ever want to look up really bad interviews, definitely look up Vince McMahon's. He's not good at interviewing.
No, he's not.
For the WWE in the WWE ring. Woo, because he's not in control. And he hates it.
I'm surprised he's going on the podcast.
Well, I mean, he works. Pat McAfee works for him. So
right.
He's not going to be trying to really hit him with the hard questions that people who don't work for the company would want.
Nah, I want Pat to come at him like he came after Adam Cole when he was on his podcast.
He might do that with Austin Theory.
Maybe.
Yeah. From what I hear is Pat McAfee is kind of good at this wrestling thing.
Oh,
you haven't seen his match?
No, I haven't seen that. Listen, I haven't seen
Pat matches. Pat McAfee.
He only has
Adam
2
Cole.
matches.
Yeah, and they're both good.
Okay.
One was a War Games match, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was he in the War Games?
Yeah, that was the second match.
Yeah.
It was the Undisputed Era versus Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and I want to say Oni Lorcan.
Yeah, I've been kind of hesitant on that because Pat McAfee is like a sports analyst in real life, right? Because every time I hear about him, he does ESPN stuff too, right?
He is a former punter for the Indianapolis Colts who decided he wanted to do wrestling. He really he had a ring built in his house and everything and trained hard for it. And yeah, he's legit put on some really good match. If you think Bad Bunny had a good match,
Pat McAfee is up there.
Pat McAfee actually would have had a better match than Bunny, and that's only because his match was 1-on-1 with Adam Cole. There was no tag team match.
Okay, that's what's up. And that shout out to that Pat McAfee because I did not make the correlation between that, him being the kicker for the Colts, and him actually getting in the ring. And a lot of people would have been like, "Oh, he a kicker, he's soft." Nah,
and that's what I said when I seen that match.
And then, if you guys haven't seen his interview with Brock Lesnar, good.
I only seen clips.
It is so good. Brock Lesnar shows another side of himself. Brock Lesnar's definitely just having fun now.
Mm-hmm.
He just does not care. He's just gonna have as much fun as possible, and everybody can either have fun with him or just all you have a choice to do.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but what else is going on with the WrestleMania? Because I did not watch Raw.
Let's see.
Let's start with SmackDown.
Huh?
Let's start with SmackDown because that Roman promo got me excited for this match.
Oh yeah. That promo.
He was like, "This is my
I run it.
Commentary.
These are my
they
people.
talk about me. The security
guards. They work for me.
The cameraman is here because of me.
Man.
They here acknowledging me. Oh man, he was on it, and I was like, this boy he really feels this. It ain't no, I'm playing the heel. He's really it's been my time. Now I'm taking it. Fuck y'all.
He's having fun just as well.
Yeah. Being an asshole. That is. And I felt him.
Tribal Chief.
Needle mover. That boy.
Man. So apparently they announced that it was a unification match.
Yes.
But apparently they still keeping both titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they're supposed to be bringing in a new title. They didn't think much of it. They're
pretty much doing what they did with Becky Lynch. If they're going to do that, I think what they should do is simple. Every time there's a pay-per-view, until they have somebody who can actually defeat Roman or Brock Lesnar, you have one person from SmackDown versus one person from Raw. So every time he defends it, it has to be a triple threat match. So and that's the easy way to get the title off of Brock as well. So if somebody from SmackDown pins Brock Lesnar or pins the person from Raw, they win the SmackDown title. If somebody from Raw pins either Brock Lesnar or the person from SmackDown, they win the Raw title. That way, technically, you don't have to have Brock lose the match to get the title off of him. But that's just me.
I can see that working, or until they find somebody that is going to dethrone. I would like to see them say, "Oh, we're going to take this to the next level." Pay-per-view event, you got to defend it twice. Woo. You got to defend it twice.
But I mean,
it's kind of like when Chris Jericho won Undisputed. He had to fight twice that night. Let it be twice.
Yeah, but that's why I'm just like, keep it a triple threat for both sides. That way you can still have Brock Lesnar be dominant. Like, oh yeah, he's dominant, like beating two people at separate times. It's like, no. Every time he has to defend it, he has to defend it against two people. So he's defeating two people at once.
Yeah. I can see it both happening. Like, I would love to see it both happening. Like, if they think of all new ways to do that, or like, all right, we gonna do a triple threat ladder match. And you got, if you able to pull both belts down, you get both of them. But if one person was able to grab one, and he doesn't even have to go anymore, then let the other two fight for it. This is an opportunity that they can bring new innovation to WWE, where even if they don't do the brand split, and this is a pseudo brand split, this would be a great opportunity to incorporate both brands onto a big name. Like if Brock wins and you want to push Ricochet could be on that. If Roman wins and you want to push
and
Austin
Roman
Theory.
Wins.
All right, when Roman wins and you want to push Austin Theory, and you like, man, we do kind of want to give Austin Theory a belt. We can do Austin Theory, Roman, and Drew McIntyre, and just in a triple threat match, in a Iron Man match, in anything, like just throwing that in there. Oh, yeah, that would be amazing.
I mean, I'm just saying, if they should just leave it title for title. Don't call it a unification match when it's still gonna be two titles.
Yeah,
which unify it.
Yeah, that's I don't know if they knew what unification meant, but yeah, Roman two belts. That's what we gonna call them.
2 times, I believe.
But what else happened in SmackDown that besides the? If you want to get off that, like if you still want to sing your praises for Roman Reigns in that moment.
Nah. Best promo of his career, that's all I'm gonna say. But we had Naomi and Sasha. They're gonna be teaming up to take on Queen Zelina and Carmella.
Oh, Team Bad?
Yeah, Team Bad.
I mean, yeah, they could just pretty much give Team Bad the tag team titles because they haven't done anything with them.
Man, when they said they was going for the tag titles, I was like,
what?
No, I was like, who are the champions? I could not remember.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
That's how completely irrelevant they've made the tag team titles so far.
Yeah.
All tag team titles. Why did Seth pushing for this title versus title match against the Usos at WrestleMania?
Because, he doesn't want Roman to have just a spotlight as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's Seth freaking Rollins. He is Mr. WrestleMania, the new WrestleMania. Okay?
Yeah.
He's the only person to ever cash in the Money in the Bank and win at WrestleMania. All right?
Damn,
Chris, look, Chris had to go through that Rolodex.
Like it. Yeah, it is. Woo.
Yeah.
Man,
that's
crazy. I hope they do it.
Yeah.
I'm still mad they flew the Usos and the Viking Raiders over to Saudi Arabia just for them to not have the match.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know they didn't have the match, so I didn't watch the show.
No, they attacked the Viking Raiders before the show. They suplexed one of them onto the other, and then it was like, okay, no match. I was like, what?
No, that's sometimes you just need to kick ass and leave. That's you don't need no match. You just need to make a statement.
Man, they can do that on SmackDown.
No, it's a little more swaggy in another country.
I guess so.
Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass in Dubai, bitch. Like,
yeah. So you can't wrestle, mother sucker.
All right. Yeah.
That's pretty much it for SmackDown.
But yeah.
Oh, wait. Sami Zayn did kick Johnny Knoxville in the head twice, which was nice.
Yay.
Which is probably leading to a match at
WrestleMania. Hey, no, wait. All right. This has nothing to do with wrestling, even though it has everything to do with Johnny Knoxville. That guy is a fucking psycho. Like, he the whole jackass thing. This guy shot himself in the chest with the cheapest bulletproof vest. This was the pilot of Jackass, where he was trying on PPE, the protective equipment for like armor and shit. And he was like, man, I want to see how this goes. So he got the $60. He had a $60 bulletproof vest, and he was trying to get everybody to shoot him. And he was like, nah, we not gonna kill you. No, he was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And he did it. Like, this man knows no fear. Like, some of the stuff that they said him doing is crazy. Even in some of the videos where you can see him trying to talk people into doing stuff. Like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but come on. And it's like, nah. Yeah.
Steve-O was bad.
Yeah, no, they said that they fear him. Like, he's crazy. There's situations where people were wearing protective covering, and then he just kind of like put his hand over his mouth and over his balls to make sure that he didn't get hurt. And they just did this non-lethal mine. They exploded a non-lethal mine, and he just made sure. He was like, am I damaged? Oh, then we good. Yeah. Crazy. He crazy, and he just enjoy it. And he used to be a model. Like, he used to start off as a model. That's how he got into the game. He was like in commercials and modeling.
Who? Steve-O?
No, Johnny Knoxville. Yeah, all of this is Johnny Knoxville. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, I just wanted to throw that out there. All of my little random facts.
Let's see. What else do we have for WrestleMania? We have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. All right, crickets. No one cares.
Yeah.
Got it. We have Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair.
Man, Bianca.
We love you, sis.
Yeah.
I hope you can defeat the man. I feel like they are gonna give her the win.
They should. I mean, they've been prolonging this for like 3 months. Like, she got her. No, dang, it's been longer than that. She got her ass whooped in SummerSlam. Tried to win the title back on that following Raw, lost. Got into a battle royale to get another shot, lost. Didn't she win the Royal Rumble to get this title shot?
No, Ronda Rousey won.
She won the Elimination Chamber.
She won the Elimination Chamber.
That's what it was, Elimination Chamber. So this is they keep giving her shot after shot after shot. But yeah, hold on one second.
Hope she win.
I mean, technically, she did start from the bottom and worked her way all the way back up.
Yeah.
So then she could get the shot. So, I mean, again, it all comes to for the fight for the challenger.
Yeah.
And that's why after they win, it slightly becomes less meaningful. Because it's like, oh, well, you already won. Yay. I know there's going to be Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, since, I mean, we could talk about Raw and how they just gave Finn Balor the championship, which, I mean, cool.
This man been gone for 3 months, came back in a tag match the week before, and now he got a championship match. I don't understand.
It's WWE. That's the best way. It's WWE. And his contract is probably coming up soon, and now they want to try to make him feel special.
Are we going to have the Demon versus the Demon?
I was thinking that when he turned heel. I was like, they really going to do this? Demon versus Damien.
And then all of a sudden, fucking, he's just going to fall off the ropes. And Damien's going to catch him into the reckoning.
Yeah, and then he's going to thank God after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not again.
Yeah. I guess, the prediction is Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville for the Intercontinental title.
I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. Yeah, there's no prestige in the championship belts anymore, man.
I mean, going to another celebrity, it's also the Mysterios versus the Miz and Logan Paul. As much as I love the Mysterios, this would be the one thing that I skip.
I'm definitely skipping this.
I could care less about Logan Paul or anything that the Paul brothers have to do. They will not get my money. They will not get my attention. They are not a needle mover. They are a needle stopper. So, that being said, skip. We also have what I think will probably be the match of the night. Edge versus AJ Styles.
And then they already ruined this, turn the Edge heel. Why can't it just be challenger versus challenger? Like, you have to kick him in the nuts. I've seen this meme going around. Like, oh no, they hit AJ in his weak spot. There's pictures of him getting hit by Nakamura. Was it who else hit him? Nakamura, Miz, Edge, and everybody hit AJ in the damn nuts.
Yo, leave AJ's nuts alone, okay? The only person that should be touching him and his naughty places is his wife, okay?
Exactly.
He should be filing for sexual harassment for, like, every time he gets hit in the cojones.
Sense. See if I find that picture. But yeah, I'm still excited for the match. It's still a dream match.
I think that's the only match. Granted, again, that week is going to be a busy, busy week because they have SmackDown and the Hall of Fame, like right after. I believe they have on Saturday, they're going to do a takeover.
Yeah, NXT Stand and Deliver.
And then they're going to do the first night of WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have the second night of WrestleMania. Then they have Raw.
NXT.
And then I think they're going to take all the NXT people and tell them, like, yo, you got to go back to Orlando now. But then, yeah, they still might have NXT there for another night. I'm like, yo, that is a lot of like WWE wrestling, especially since, you know, they haven't filled out all the spots yet.
Yeah. So, the WrestleMania card, it's like, it's kind of short, especially for 2 nights.
Like, yo, it's like, this is when you guys, they start building up, like, people who don't have title matches.
Right.
Like, for so long, there's so many, like, back in the day, people are just feuding just to feud. And it's like, cool. Like, but they don't have any good stories at all.
Story.
But let's see. Is there anything else that we need to get to before we get out of here? I do not believe so. So with that, I will be doing our Indie Worker of the Week. Our Indie Worker of the Week is Layden Hell. He's been a worker for 3 years. He says that he is amplified. I've always been a fan of wrestling at a young age. Growing up being a fan of Rey Mysterio, John Cena, and AJ Styles, he's always wanted to be someone who was truly himself in and out of the ring. You can find him at promotions like Action, Paragene Pro. Sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong. PWU, TWE. He is currently in the process of relocating from Atlanta, Georgia to Newburyport, Massachusetts. His moves are the Hellstrom, the Lights Out, which is his version of a Mitchell driver, and the Hellstorm is his version of a springboard twist stunner. You could let's see. He is a Action Feature Showcase contender in 2011, a 2-time APCW heavyweight champion, a Robert Gibson promotion, and a 1-time PWU heavyweight champion from Union, South Carolina. His goals for 2022 is to keep grinding and debut for as many promotions as possible, especially in the Northeast. You can find him on YouTube, Landon Hell. His IG is Landon Hell 3, Twitter, Hell Yeah 3, and on Facebook, he's under Landon Hell 3. We will put all of these descriptions below on our Twitter, on our Instagram, and in our YouTube video. So with that being said, please, if you can, go on your Twitter, your Spotify, your Hulu. We're not on Hulu, but I mean, go on Hulu anyway and watch something good. Go on YouTube. I think I said that already. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, go ahead, leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe, come and talk to us, especially if you're in the Florida, Orlando, or Dallas area. Florida, Detroit, or Dallas area. There we go. And like Audie always says, if no one told you today, you are loved by him and probably some other people. I think you're okay.
Yeah,
Chris probably thinks you're all right. So with that being said, we are out. This is 3 Not So Wise Men Talking podcast. Thank you for listening. Peace out. See y'all next week. Hope y'all do what y'all love to do, and that's watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Later.